Hello there.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fights. We are here in the WOAT tournament. We got Rue Moses going up against the Bourne Ideantity. Nick, thoughts on the matchup?
Yeah, I think Bourne Identity is one of the best rookie teams that didn't necessarily win the tournament or make it to a title this year. I think they've got a real good teamwork thing going on, and I think they're pretty. Before this tournament started, I would have thought to myself they are pretty likely to win because even though they weren't the number one ranked team, it's because they haven't played a whole lot of matches. But the matches they have played, they've been really good. Yeah. Then I saw Amaru Moses knock out two people at one time.
Disgusting.
One of them, a former singles title challenger, and the other a former teams title challenger. So who the hell knows what's going to happen? I sure don't.
No, me either.
Do they?
Promos.
I have no fucking idea. I'm just here to play and have a good time. Really excited to be playing a team again. I could win, I could lose, but the best thing about it is this is no stakes for me. So I'm here to have fun. I want to win, as always, but it's the best kind of match where, like, whatever happens, I lost to two people. I beat two people. Let's go.
So, Dean, I have great news. Okay. If we lose, we end the season 3-1, which is fucking awesome. If we win, we could end the season 4-1. Honestly, I think we talked about this beforehand. I think that we are probably the second best rookie team of the year, and I'm happy that we did that. I think we made a big accomplishment winning our first match against Ryan, and now everything's just money. Playing on the house. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. We needed to be a great team to beat Ryan. We're going to have to be an even better team to beat Rue today. Love this tournament. I'm alone. Light the fuse? Light the fuse!
Now that I shaved, my disappointment is even... Well, you could see it even more. Nick, thoughts?
Dean's arm got tied at the end, and now it's just two one-armed people punching at each other.
And a cat.
And a cat.
Round number one, how's it going to work?
Round number one is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions that are on the Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Each any individual player get all 10 questions correct from round number one. They would receive a bonus question. Each player/team will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions we get in round number one?
Yeah, Spence, do you want to walk off again so it could be a one-on-one match?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Actually, no, I'd rather be this. Let's go.
Your first question comes in the category of DC. In which DC film does the main character rob a bank and ask for all the money belonging to Al Capone?
So yesterday, I went and after we finished, what aired? Zaddius Smith versus Jay Burns, Thomas Scully versus Heads. Went and got a haircut, and I think next week I'll grow it all back. 5, 4, 3,
good plan.
2, 1, pens down, and I'll just do that for the rest of the season, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let's go to Rue.
I can't wait to watch Zaddius versus Jay. Road to Perdition.
Let's go to Dean.
No, didn't have.
And Spence.
I put the kitchen, just random DC movie.
Road to Perdition is correct. Your next question is in the category of horror icons. Which horror icon's character has, throughout the course of their films, dressed as an astronaut, participated in a talent show, and called into a radio station? I've got the sniffles.
Why?
That shit. What's it called, Maggie? No, not Ellie. The ragweed or whatever. The ragweed. 5,
Ragweed?
3, 2, 1. Hands down. Yeah, she's pretty snotty. Let's go to Dean.
Got Tommy Doyle.
Let's go to Spence.
But the scariest character, Corey.
Ooh. And Rue.
Is Madison her name? I don't remember.
Tommy Doyle is correct. So Dean ties it up. What's next?
Your third question comes in the category of DreamWorks. Who voices Stefano the Sea Lion in Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted?
Your dreams work?
My dreams work?
Maggie did not like that one at all.
Wow, I didn't even get it. And then I got it.
You got there. 5, 4.
Oh, I almost said a bad thing.
1. Hands down. Let's go to Spence.
I put Tony Hale, but I think I'm wrong.
You are. Let's go to Rue.
I really wanted to put Steve in parentheses, but Martin Short.
That's
And,
right.
Dean.
No, I got nothing.
Martin Short is correct. Your next question is in the category of Worlds of DC. In Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Arthur tricks Orm into eating what specific type of bug? You trying to guess the answer?
Red.
Oh, you're just thinking about how bad that movie is?
Red. I know what you're talking about now. It's called like red something. It's you get it when you have newborns around.
No. What the hell? Ragweed? What are you talking about? It's a plant, my guy.
There's something called red something. There's like a
2, 1. Hands down. Rue.
Cockroach.
Let's go to Dean.
I wrote down butterfly.
And Spence.
Cockroach.
Cockroach is correct. 3-2. What's next?
Your next question comes in the category of mixed bag. Your question is, name both Fandom films that open with the quote, "Some say the world will end in fire. Some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire."
Favor.
Yeah, well, that's how it's written.
Favor.
Favor.
The favorite.
Favor. A little extra time, just a little bit, you think?
Yeah, I think just a little bit.
Extra like 6 seconds?
I woke up this morning and there was a spatula in my bed.
How does that work?
Was your chef nemesis
5,
trying to send a
4,
message?
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'll explain next question. Let's go to Dean.
Got Eclipse and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Let's go to Spence.
I put Fellowship and the Lord of the Rings. I have no clue. they would start the
I
same
thought
way.
you were saying one movie was called Fellowship and the Lord of the Rings. And Rue.
I said Ghost Rider and Desolation of Smaug.
Dean is correct. Eclipse and Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. So we are tied up 3 apiece. Your next question is in the category of Pixar. In Onward, at what type of location does Ian believe the Phoenix Gem to be before it is revealed to be in the fountain? What?
General answer.
Make fun of the way I'm talking? So the spatula.
Oh, sure.
Ellie has a spatula that's plastic that she chews on. It's silicone. And she chews on it for her teeth, and she left it in our bed. So I woke up and it was like there. 5.
Interesting.
4. Yeah. 3, 2,
Spatula.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Spence.
It's at the school, right?
Let's go to Rue.
I'm mad I can't get this. I said river.
And Dean.
I put a restaurant.
All incorrect. We're looking for a mountain. A mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Nick, what's next?
Your next question comes in the category of the MCU. In Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, who helps Groot find Yondu's fin after several failed attempts?
That's not what the question says, Nick. It says
shut up.
It says in Gotg Volume 2.
I'm changing it.
Would you have been able to crack that code? if you were reading an MCU question and said in GOTG Vol 2, you would have cracked the code. Look at me, if challenged for the belt before, and in singles and teams.
She could be the champion right now if she wanted
She could
to.
be, but she will never know because she didn't fucking play in the gauntlet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Rue. Let's go to you.
Kraken.
And Dean.
I forgot his name. I wrote Krug.
And an MCU character. And Kraglin is correct. So 4-4 is the score. Your next question is in the category of epic adventures. Should I read this one? How this is written to you, Nick? No. Okay. Who plays Scarfield in Pirates of the Caribbean? Dead Men Tell No Tales, or Patka, if you're feeling spicy. Would you have been able to crack that one?
Yeah, whatever.
There was also no question mark at the end of that question. Whoever wrote this round is feeling a little. Ooh.
It's okay.
5, 4.
Krug is a
1. Pens down. Yeah, I'll get there. Let's go to Dean.
Nope.
Let's go to Spence.
No idea.
And Rue.
David Wenham.
David Wenham is correct. Nick, I have 5-4. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right. What's next?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of Marvel. In Deadpool 2, how specifically does Zeitgeist, the man who can vomit acid, die?
You know what? I was wrong. You know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of Curse.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I'm not.
Curse is a Star Trek character, though, right?
Yeah,
I'm just like giving shit away at this point, but
yeah, it's kind of like yesterday how you were talking about
Monsters Inc.
Yeah, direct answer to one of the questions.
2, 1. Pens down. That was a freak accident. Let's go to Spence.
I can't remember the word for it. I just said falls into a wood shredder.
Let's go to Rue.
Death by wood chipper.
Wood chipper.
And Dean.
In a wood chipper.
I think we can take all of this. Yeah. So 6-6 is the score as we get into your final question of this round in the category of Star Trek. Who kills Admiral Dougherty in Insurrection? Star Trek Insurrection. Dougherty. Is that more like it, Nick?
It's very much spelled like Dougherty, but they say it like Dougherty throughout the film.
I just didn't want you to be like Dougherty.
No, because it's not like. Anyway,
this
so
isn't like
yeah,
a Buford Bufford situation.
right. And yesterday, it was kind of like before this match, you were like, "Hey guys, isn't it cool how David Wenham plays Scarfield in Pirates of the Caribbean?" That's essentially what happened.
Literally what. Except we didn't ask the question. 5,
Well, like
4, 3, 2, 1. Heads down. Let's go to Rue.
See, it's me, but an AFO at the end. Ruafo.
Dean.
I couldn't remember his name, so I wrote a name I did remember.
And Spence.
Cruise.
Ruafo is correct. So Rue will hit that, making the score 7-6 coming out of round 1. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, let's get into round number 2. How's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player/team will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, and let's check down a multiple choice, at which point it will only be worth 1, and be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today, we have horror icons, epic adventures, DreamWorks animation, YA, Wizarding World, mixed bag, Law and Order, and sci-fi icons. Rue, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin or defer?
They can take this one. I'm deferring.
Okay. I was taking a drink.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, this is going to be the spin for Ideantity. You land on mixed bag. Ooh, what could it be?
Honestly, here's the thing. It could be a lot worse. I do think we go for the bigger, better categories.
I think so. Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah. Let's spin again.
We did consider it beforehand, but we are going to spin again.
Okay. And you land on sci-fi icons.
We can work through this.
Yeah.
All right, Nick, will you please go ahead and read the Bourne Ideantity, their questions in Sci-Fi Icons?
Gladly. Bourne Identity, I'll be reading your questions in the category of sci-fi icons. Are you prepared for them?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
First question. A baby stroller is nearly hit when it rolls into busy traffic on its own. In which sci-fi icons film?
Is it Ghostbusters 2, I think?
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right.
Yeah. Ghostbusters 2, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Sam's new love interest, Carly, in Transformers Dark of the Moon?
No.
Okay, multiple choice. I think I should be able to get it,
Go
but just
for
give
it,
me a
yeah.
second here. Yeah. Okay. Huntington.
Five.
Something Huntington. Oh, should we go multiple? Let's just go multiple.
Okay.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Bella Thorne, B, Isabella James Statham, C, Rosie Huntington Whiteley, or D, Rachel Taylor?
C.
See?
Yeah.
Final
Final
answer.
answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question. In Back to the Future Part 2, while looking around the Future Hill Valley, Marty sees what brand of gas station that fuels hover cars?
This is not ringing a bell at all.
No, I mean for me either.
Multiple?
Oh, it's just Gas. Yeah.
I think it's
multiple choice.
brands, but yeah.
Four.
All right,
Cool.
your multiple choice options are: is it A, Shell, B, Mobil, C, BP, or D, Texaco?
Shell is what stood out to me. But
Okay,
it's
I was
not
thinking
an
Mobile or
option.
Texaco.
I'm okay going. I think Texaco.
Okay. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Texaco, final answer.
That's correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
All right. Identity, your penultimate question. In The Matrix, Neo spends 10 hours downloading a program that teaches him what skill?
Kung Fu.
Kung Fu, I think. Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
at it for 10 hours. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Kung
Fu, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And how adorable. You said it at the same time.
Whoa. You would
Bourne
have gotten
Identity,
points if you had said Kung Fu Fighting.
your final question. In Terminator Dark Fate, the power source that ultimately kills the Rev-9 is stabbed into what specific part of its body by Danny?
Oof.
Yeah, this is not ringing a bell.
Yeah, I think it's a specific part, so I feel like it's somewhere in the chest, but we'll go multiple, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, shoulder, B, eye, C, mouth, D, hand?
So here's my thought. They have two options for like the face region.
Yeah, I kind of like shoulder, but yeah, I know.
We got time. Let's sit on it.
Yeah, we got an option that we can.
Yeah.
We'll repeat the options.
Your options again are A, shoulder, B, eye, C, mouth, D, hand.
Can you picture the scene at all?
Yeah, kind of, but so I'm shoulder or eye. Like that's
Okay.
where I am.
I think go shoulder because I'm thinking of a different scene, I think.
Okay, shoulder, final answer.
It is incorrect. Rude chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, shoulder, B, eye, C, mouth, D, hand.
I'm gonna go eye.
That is correct for a 1 point steal and the end of the Bourne Identities round 2.
Wasn't confident.
So they get their total up to 12, but with the steal Rue is at 8. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, we'll bring back the wheel. This is going to be the spin for Rue. And it's a free spin. And it lands on YA.
Man. Fuck it, spin again.
All right. This is what you are going to be stuck with. And it's a free spin.
Free spin again.
Someone was getting today.
And you land on the choice.
Damn you.
I know everybody's like, we know what the fuck you're picking, but I'm just making sure.
Away, but yeah.
It happened last time. Let's not do it. Let's go Wizarding World.
All right. All right, Rue, I'll give you your questions in Wizarding World. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, your first question. Which Wizarding World film features Harry using his invisibility cloak to mess with characters' hats and pull one of their pants down?
Prisoner of Azkaban.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. Which Wizarding World actor said the quote, "Yeah, he's absolutely gorgeous. What do you say we get undercover before someone murders him?" I can give you a technical if you want.
Yeah, if you could, please.
Yeah, no problem. Again, which Wizarding World actor said the quote, "Yeah, he's absolutely gorgeous. What do you say we get undercover before someone murders him?" Five, 4, 3.
I'll go multiple choice here.
All right, your options are A, David Thewlis, B, Robbie Coltrane, C, Michael Gambon, or D, Brendan Gleeson.
Brendan Gleeson.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question. In Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, who does Newt disguise himself as when he and Tina go to the French Ministry of Magic?
Theseus.
That is correct for 2 points in the lead. Your fourth question. What is the Dursleys' street address in the Wizarding World? We need the number and street.
4 Privet Drive.
That is correct for 2 more points. All right, Rue, your final question in the category of the Wizarding World. What is the name of the group of wizards that acquit Grindelwald of all of his crimes in The Secrets of Dumbledore? And we do need the name, not the acronym.
Yeah, let's go multiple here.
All right, your options are A, International Federation of Wizards, B, the Foreign League of Magic, C, the High Magical Order, or D, Council of Magic and Wizardry.
A.
A is correct for 1 point.
Like a C in there somewhere, some shit. I couldn't figure out the actual words.
So at the end of round number 2, I have Rue in the lead 16-12. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have. 10.
Okay, sounds good. Let's get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions around fan fights once the player or once the team hears the category. You choose who will take it. Other player has to take question 2. The last 2 teams matches we did ended in knockout. The team, one player takes the first question. The other player will take question 2. Reset for 3 and 4 and confirm the final question. Rue will be taking all 5 questions. Once they hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We'll play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we've reached the end of the match. Players, any questions? We get in round number 3.
Yeah, real quick. Something's going on with your sound that you're going in and out and in and out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out in the background. We'll figure it out. But for now, your category is mixed bag. Let's get bets, starting with Rue.
I said fuck it again, and I said 1.
Okay, and Dean, I assume, is taking it because he's holding
Yes.
it. So Dean, and how much?
1.
All right, your question in the category of mixed bag. In Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, Melvin records Harold and George messing with one of his inventions on a camera disguised as what kind of stuffed animal?
What did they bet? I missed.
1 and 1.
Great.
We run a tight ship here at Fandom Fights.
I'm pissed.
Yeah, that's fair. But also, we do how many matches that go off without any issues whatsoever.
I don't know. How many times are neither Kaiser nor Nazario there?
3, 2, 1. Heads down. Let's go to Rue.
Said a dino.
And Dean.
I said a rabbit.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for turtle.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So it is 15-11. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right. What's the next category?
Next category we got points on is Law and Order.
Let's get bets starting with Spence.
1.
All right, and Rue.
Dun dun. 2.
All right. What's the question, Nick?
Your question is, who plays corrupt politician Adam Lockwood in Bad Boys Ride or Die?
Fuck. Did you do this yet?
I believe if Rue hits this and Bourne misses,
I didn't think you'd go there.
Earlier today, I told you that the baby life is hard. You said baby life is easy.
Correct.
Well, actually, I didn't say it. Ellie said it. She said, Uncle Nick, baby life, it'd be hard. 5, 4.
Disagree.
2, 1. Pens down. Spence.
Benjamin Bratt. I don't know.
And Rue.
Ian Griffo.
Oh.
And your winner, Rue Moses, Mr. Fantastic, is correct. I can't say that name. Rue said it better than I ever could. Nick, great match. Thoughts?
Great match. Rue definitely pushed further in this one than his last one. I think Bourne Identity had a real shot here. I think if Spence and Dean had flipped, which they were guessing on mixed bag as to what the question was going to be. But if they had happened to flip, I think both of those questions may have fallen in the wheelhouses of Spence and Dean more, which just shows you the advantage that the singles players have in round 3. They don't have to make those decisions; they just go. It's turning out that the singles players didn't necessarily need all these advantages, as now there's only one team left. But still, Rue did fantastic. I think Spence and Dean absolutely kept up with him and did great. And Spence said before the match, they're finishing at 3-1 this year. I think that's A-okay with them.
Absolutely. All right, let's go talk to the players right now in the post-match interviews.
Bourne Identity, a valiant effort. I think you have Rue sweating at points, but at the end of the day, these matches in this entire tournament, these singles versus teams matches have proven to be a lot closer than we thought they would be, or even further out of reach in the opposite direction that I thought they would be. But still, you both have played now in very close matches this entire time. And when someone of the caliber of Rue, who's already challenged for the belt this year, gets Spinner's Choice and gets Law and Order against Spence in round 3, it's kind of lights out at that point. But at the end of the day, I still think you both played very well. It's a coin toss on mixed bag. Who's going to take it? And if you had happened to switch, I think we might have still been going. But who knows? But regardless, how do you guys think you did today?
I think even though the score is kind of similar to how we ended last game against Ryan, we did better for 2 rounds. 2/3 of the game we improved. I think Dean and I were able to modify our brains a little bit to understand the level of questions coming in. And I will say, I think if we flipped, I don't know if you would have hit it, but I was like, oh yeah, they want to ask the question because it was eligible, I think 2 or 3 days ago. I'm like, we're probably okay if it comes up. Well, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we played a lot better than last match. But the gameplay didn't go our way. We put a lot of effort leading up to this into 3 categories, and they did not show up a lot in this match. And we spun something that we feel okay in, but this level of questions, it's not something really we were ready for, but we did okay in it. I haven't seen 5 movies in all of Fandom, and 3 of them were asked today. So that's also some bad luck for me. So yeah, there's just the gameplay, the flipping of the mixed bag. We already talked about the flipping of the mixed bag and the Law and Order. I think could have went a different way if that happened. But yeah, just I think I'm happy. I'm happy with how we played. I'm happy with how we ended the season. This was a good one to end on, especially Rue just playing great today. Absolutely great. Great first round. Great second round. Going to be tough to come back in this match at all, for sure. Yeah. So props to him.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, Dean, I think I know what the next 5 movies you're going to watch are. And also, 3-1. That's absolutely fantastic. I think that sets you guys up in a great position to start next year to possibly be in the hunt for a title. So I think if anything, this tournament has done you wonders, even though this ends your time here. So this ends your time in it here. So congratulations on a great performance. Spence, you have one more thing to add?
I have news because I know this was an issue for Tim last year. For the first time in my Fandom Fights history, this is staying together next season.
Yeah.
I am not fucking you over. Rogue Nation bullshittery is done. We ride this to the end.
Thank God. Thank God. All right, great. Fantastic. Then we will see you next year.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Bye. Maru Moses, not quite a knockout, but you're now beating 4 people in 2 matches. I think that's quite an impressive thing. And I think people on Spence and Dean were in this tournament because they're a new team, but I think they're of a caliber maybe higher than you'd expect a team on the lower end of the rankings to be. So I think a win against them as a singles player is maybe even a greater achievement than what you achieved in round number 1. I think you're looking real strong. You and all the singles players in this tournament are looking real strong, which is good. But it means that eventually, if things keep going this way, the teams will stop and you will be facing some higher competition in singles. So thoughts on today's match and on that possibility in the future?
Yeah, I was coming in today thinking, I could definitely lose this. Dean is probably one of the most improved players across all of multiplex, period. Spence pulls things out of their ass. I'm gonna leave that joke there. But I said it like I pulled Mike Hanley out of my ass like 5 times today. I said fuck it, and because it's how playing these matches feel, and I really enjoy it. Moving forward, I'm gonna just do the same, whether it's a singles player or a team. I got the 2 teams. Like I wanted to play at least 2 teams in this tournament, and then moving forward, whatever. And I'm gonna try to have the same mindset going in for this tournament in particular, just to say, you know what, be relaxed, fuck it, you know what you know. And I think 2 matches in a row, the gameplay has gone my way. I've gotten a lot of my categories in round 1, 2, and now round 3. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy, and I can't wait to keep it going.
Sounds great, Rue. Well, listen, I look forward to see you continue in this tournament. If you're playing like this, you are definitely up there with every other person who people think are going to win this tournament. Truthfully, I don't know how this is going to end. And it very well could be yours if you keep playing like this. So congratulations on the win, and we will see you in the semifinals.
Appreciate it.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. Thank you to the Bourne Ideantity. Thank you to Rue. Thank you to Nick for writing. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another great match. Until then, have a great night.